It's going to be a sort of a shorter one today because it's more of a family day for me. That and editing. And that is what I was going to talk about. The editing. Because that is a huge part of what makes any kind of video actually watchable. Won't it be hilarious? I'd love to just upload the raw footage one day. You know, all 2 hours of it or something. That'd be shocking. Hardest bit? The hardest bit is finding the time. OMG, does editing take forever? It's not that I don't enjoy it, I do, but I'm knackered. I've got it down to about sort of 3 or 4 hours if I do a sort of fairly quick job on it, but that's a lot of time. And in order to make the video and get it uploaded, rendered and all the rest of it, I've basically got to do it in the evening. So having a daily vlog is basically a commitment to never do anything in the evenings except editing, which is a hell of a commitment. Right, it's coffee time with bells on. And that's the other thing that's very difficult. Being positive and motivated all the time. I mean, nobody wants to see a grump. So you have to be energetic. But it's difficult to be energetic when you have spent your entire evening editing. And most of the night too often. But there is one secret. One undying, perfect secret that will help with everything. And I'm fairly sure it's coffee. Speaking of which, time to make some cups. Coffee for everyone. Desperately need coffee. Well, the good news is my latest blog post is almost finished rendering. And I mean this process, and it is a process, a daily process, the daily grind. I enjoy it, I enjoy the editing, I really do. But when the editing winds up getting done during the day, then it kind of gets in the way of doing anything else, which is why you have to do it in the evening. What I'm planning on doing, Soph's gone out, she's doing a bit of shopping and Jasper's asleep at the moment, which is all good. But when Soph gets back, what I'm going to do is I am going to jump in the car and go for a little drive. Partly because I just want to get him a sort of almost late extra birthday present, which I think he'll like. But also the other reason is because it's occurred to me that I have lots and lots of footage shot of the car forwards as it goes down a sort of lane of the motorway on autopilot, the red car, which has gone back now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive down that same road in my non-autopilot car and play the sped up footage, because I'm actually quite interested to see how good the lane keeping really is on autopilot. And the best way to do that is to speed up the footage and compare it to non-autopilot driving. Not something I did a couple of days ago, and I probably should have, so better late than never. Hello! I've got wrong shoes on, just if anyone's wondering why I'm not helping. See, I want to help, but we have a very strict shoe policy in this family. Right, well I finally feel a bit more awake. Thankfully. And I don't know why, it's not coffee, it's just maybe the fact that it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, so if you're not feeling awake by now, you're probably dead.
I'm sure it's not coffee.
I haven't had a coffee for a little while, so I don't see how it can be. I don't have the calories available for a coffee, and I'm going to go and have a very quick run before I go off to get this little present for Jasper and do that comparison video on the autopilot as well. As far as I know, he's still asleep. Okay, that run was actually really good. Short and painful, but good. So exercise would really help with me having a bit more energy, I think. Along with a better diet would also help, but caffeine, exercise and diet. That's my new regime. Well, anyway, you know, there's always going to be the odd day where the editing just takes a little bit longer. You know, it's how you motor through that separates the men from the boys. Speaking of which, I need to get motoring if I'm gonna head on down the old motorway in time to finish the rest of this video and also get Jasper his mystery present. Bye, Soph. Oh, I'm having an actual disaster zone. Being late should definitely not be allowed. Bye, Jasper. Oh my word. I'm usually late, but this is an extreme example. And I can't rush too much because I'm trying to keep the car in lane as much as is possible as I go down the road. Okay, I reckon Autopilot's doing a really decent job actually. I was really concentrating to keep it in lane as well. Oh, made it. The good news is, got it. Right, time to head home. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a very quick snack. You know, to sort of replace at least a little bit of the energy that I expended on my run. But just a little bit. Okay, well, I am gonna go inside and see Jasper and Soph now for a bit. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's blog post and found it interesting. If you have, remember to like it and subscribe if you haven't already and share it. And I will see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye! Probably have proper food really, but it's all part of the diet, you know, McDonald's, chocolate, exercise and calorie counting and caffeine, and then hopefully I'll be energized, healthy, happy. Yeah, probably should have a better diet. I'm working on it, well,